Automotive alignment is a huge business and very important for many reasons. One, high performance. Two, of course, tire wear and the big money you spend on tires. But three, and most importantly, is safety. Your customers are looking at a mechanic for trust. Is their vehicle safe? Well, Tim and Jack are here from Pinnacle Automotive Systems. They have got a system that's going to save us time, money, and be better for the customer. Tim, tell us about your system.
Well, we have a new 3D imaging aligner that does all four wheels. We're very fast, very easy, and very intuitive for the technician. And one of the things that makes our unit fast is we're using 4 cameras. With the 4 cameras, we have an independent camera for each target. And it's focused on each target. And when you do your rollback, we're videoing that rollback rather than snapping pictures at the end where you have to pause with the competitors out there.
So it is dynamic.
It's dynamic, it's fluid. So you're gonna watch the arrows on the camera system up top, and it's gonna tell you which direction to roll, and when you've rolled far enough, and then the roll back forward again, and you've got alignment measurements.
Let's do a rollback. Let's try it out. Now, these are infrareds, not LEDs, correct?
Infrareds, correct. So any outside light like sunlight or bright lights above the car won't interfere with the readings like it does on the competitors.
We've got the red light.
And then you roll it back forward.
Says green, roll back forward.
You'll see the red, and then you can stop.
Wow.
Alignment readings that fast.
So now we know if something is wrong with the suspension, maybe there was an accident and you're trying to decide exactly how deep you have to go into this car to repair it. A lot of time saved right there.
That's correct.
Now also, if you are in the alignment biz or want to be in the alignment biz, but you only have a 4-post lift, your 4-post lift can become your alignment machine.
That's correct. A lot of shops don't have room for a dedicated alignment rack. So, and plus the added expense, you're going to spend upwards of $16,000, $17,000 for a dedicated alignment rack. With this system, if you have a 4-post already in place, we can resurface the whole top of your 4-post and convert it into a alignment rack.
So you're saving time, you're saving money, you don't have to sub it out to another shop, and most importantly, to me at least, you're earning the trust of your customers. You're keeping them safe on the road. There could be something wrong with the suspension they don't know about, and we can find it with this machine.
That's correct. And one of the key things that a lot of customers that complain about that sub it out to other shops is when they get it back, the steering wheel is crooked. You won't have that with this, because you're doing it yourself.
Well, that is great, and obviously high performance is very vital as well. So you've got your regular OEM settings, but from what I understand, this will remember high performance or custom settings for that road, street, track guy that comes into your shop.
That's correct. If you've got a circle track car and you've got special specifications that you would like to align that car with, you can input them into the alignment machine and it'll save them.
Now, why is it important that it uses infrared and not LED?
Well, if you use just regular LED lights, other lights outside with bright lights or sunlight coming in the shop, if you have a shop that faces the east or the west, the morning or evening sun, that light can skew your readings or getting your readings. With infrared, you could be out in bright sunlight and it's not going to affect the aligner.
And you guys have an entire customer service or technical support system that enables people at the shop to call you if they have any kind of an issue.
That's correct, and it has what we like to call it's a black box, just like in an airplane. So it's always recording. So if you had a problem, we can go in there and analyze that data to figure out what's going on to cut down on the time that it would take to get you back up and running.
Wow, that is tremendous. Alignment is just vital. Tires are incredibly expensive these days.
Absolutely, and getting more expensive.
High performance, Z-rated, like our 2000 Corvette right here. Next week on the show, we're going to do an actual alignment.
Absolutely, be glad to do it. Show you just how fast and show you some of the extra measurements that you're going to be able to get, especially for a vehicle that's in a collision shop that's been wrecked. We do other measurements other than just the front suspension. We're going to measure the actual dimensions of the car.
That is great. I'm looking forward to it. If you're a shop owner, this is definitely for you. If you want to get into the alignment biz, this could be a great step. For more, check out the web, and we'll be back with more Performance Television.
Performance TV coming to you from Borla Commerce Park.
Welcome back to Performance TV. On our last episode, the guys from Pinnacle Automotive Systems taught us about the T75 alignment system. Well, Jack Hall is back. Tim is here as well. Jack, we're going to learn about some new data, some new screens, but first, the system. Not only does it save time, but it saves space. If you've got a shop and you've only got one 4-post rack, you can have an alignment system. Tell us why.
Well, Joe, this system here that you'll see on top of the rack, this is made and built by Quality Stainless Products. And we use this particular system here, number one, obviously because of its quality, but second and foremost is the thousands of dollars it's going to save a shop owner. Not only will it save them money from a shop standpoint, but if you notice, this is also a service rack. If we weren't going to do an alignment today, you could pull this car off, bring another car on, and go to work. It's that simple.
2 systems, 1 space. Everybody needs space. Everyone needs to save money. So we're also going to learn some additional measurements and screens this week, why this is better. We're talking about people who don't have a machine, people who are looking to get into alignment, people who want to do it with one person. This handles it all. Show us.
Okay, first of all, what we're going to do here, Joe, is we're going to go ahead and do what they call a run-out compensation. So let's go ahead and start with that first. And if you look up at our light bar, you're going to notice that our light bar goes from, it starts out in a green, and it'll go to red, and then back to green. So what that does for the customer or the technician, he does not have to be staring at the screen in order to do this run-out compensation.
Very easy.
Yes.
Just one job, quick,
Absolutely.
fast. And I notice we also have a tablet here, so if one person's doing it and they want to monitor the screen, they can do it right from the tablet.
That's correct. We do this because, again, if the technician is in the back of the vehicle, he can sit there and look at all his readings, especially if he needs to make adjustments as a Corvette. This has 4-wheel suspension on it. This gives him the opportunity to go ahead and do that, and he doesn't have to try to focus on the screens up front.
So we've done our rollback. Next measurement.
That's correct. We've got to go ahead now and do what we call a caster swing. So just give me a moment. We'll remove these. We remove the pins from the plates.
There are lights at the top of the unit, but I'll be looking at the screen where there is a very cool little arrow system that I just follow along.
That's correct. We try to make this as easy and simple as we possibly can, but also as fast as we can for the technician. Remember one thing, time is money, Joe. Okay, you can see the left is already done. Now he swings back to the right. As he swings to the right, you'll notice there's a red bar. He hits that. Now the lights have turned green and he brings it back to center. Okay, just a little bit, there you go, Joe.
How about that?
Well, we're almost there, but the lights up top, if you notice, they're slightly amber, and the light's still red in the center. There you are. When it says stop, we're good.
There we are. We were off just a little bit, but now we've got it straightened out. That was fast.
It was fast.
And what did we just learn?
Well, what did we just learn right now? Now we can move from this point on and look at additional measurement screens. The reason why I'm bringing up the additional measurement screens is the fact that most of our competitors, to get the readings that we're going to show you right now, you're going to pay more money for that. Us at Pinnacle in 3XL, no. We include that in the price of this alignment machine. So if I could, Tim, if we can put up the additional measurement screen. If we look at that screen there and you look at what we call front setback, rear setback, to keep things in simple terms for all our customers, essentially what this shows is this car is straight or square. Every car, no matter what, when it comes from the factory, is square. Now, if this car were in an accident or something had happened previously, on this screen right here, the body shop or the technician at a regular automotive shop would be able to see that there's a problem. This is why we have that there. Not only that, it comes down to, once again, it creates more dollars for a shop and for a technician, and most of all, keeps the customer safe because now he's got a car that's going to go down the road straight.
So if you've got a shop, you want to get in the business, this is going to save you time, it's going to save you money, it's going to take up less space, it's going to handle a whole lot of things, and even has a handy tablet and only requires one rack. How about that? So many great things. If you're interested in getting to the alignment biz, this might be for you. For more information, check out the website. They've got all the details on there, and we'll be back with more Performance TV.